Do you remember the silent troublemaker who made the whole world laugh without saying a single word? The man whose rubber face, mischievous eyes, and innocent chaos became a universal language. This is the story of Rowan Atkinson, the genius behind Mr. Bean, a legend loved in every corner of the world. But behind the laughter lived a man shaped by pain, heartbreak, and battles the world never saw. Rowan Sebastian Atkinson was born on January 6, 1955, in Consett, County Durham. His parents, Eric and Ella Atkinson, were kind, hard-working people raising four boys in a quiet rural home. But before Rowan was even a month old, tragedy struck. Their eldest son, Paul, died in infancy. The grief settled over the house like a permanent fog, shaping Rowan's earliest years. As a child, Rowan developed a severe stutter. Words froze in his throat, making him the target of teasing in school. Children mocked the facial expressions that millions would one day adore. At 12, he was called alien for the first time, a word that stayed with him for years. He withdrew into silence, observing the world from the edges. But something miraculous happened when he stepped onto a stage. Performing loosened his tongue. For a few minutes, the boy who struggled to say his own name spoke with surprising clarity. That spark grew quietly through his teenage years. After school, Rowan studied engineering at Newcastle University, then entered Queen's College, Oxford. He was smart, disciplined, and destined for a safe career. But inside him lived a voice whispering that he was made for something else. That whisper became undeniable when he joined the Oxford Drama Group. There he met writer Richard Curtis, a man who instantly recognized Rowan's extraordinary potential. Together, they pushed through rejections and disappointments until Rowan finally broke through on Not the 9 O'Clock News in 1979. His physical brilliance, strange expressions, and fearless comedy caught national attention. But it was Blackadder that transformed him into a true star. Alongside talents like Hugh Laurie and Stephen Fry, Rowan delivered some of the sharpest comedy Britain had ever seen. Yet behind the flawless performances was a man who rewrote scenes endlessly, terrified of failing. He later admitted he didn't enjoy success, only the relief when the work was finally done. Then came the character that changed everything. Mr. Bean, silent, universal, childlike, a character loved by children, adults, and entire nations that didn't even share the same language. The show aired in 245 countries, and episodes drew nearly 20 million viewers in the UK alone. The film Bean 1997 became a global hit, earning more than $250 million and turning Rowan into one of the most recognizable faces on Earth. But the physical toll was immense. Every twitch, every exaggerated movement strained his muscles. His jaw locked painfully after long days. His neck spasmed. At 52, filming Mr. Bean's Holiday left him exhausted, and his iconic performance at the 2012 London Olympics took weeks of recovery. Eventually, he stepped away from the live-action version of Bean, continuing only through the animated series, which preserved the character without breaking his body. In Rowan's personal life, love and heartbreak intertwined. In the 1980s, he shared a gentle romance with actress Leslie Ash, a relationship that faded as their careers pulled them apart. Later, he found deep companionship with Sunetra Sastry, whom he married in 1990. They built a warm family life at Waterbury House, raising their two children, Lily and Ben. But global fame demanded endless travel, and distance slowly crept into the marriage. By 2014, Rowan grew close to actress Louise Ford, and the media storm that followed tore through his 24-year marriage. The divorce in 2015 was quiet, but devastating for everyone involved. Rowan faced heartbreak not only in love, but also through loss. He lost his father Eric in 1984 and his mother Ella in 1998, both losses carving deep emotional wounds. In 2013, he also lost his longtime collaborator Mel Smith, a man who had shaped his early comedic path. His life was nearly taken twice, once in 2001, when he helped save a private plane after the pilot collapsed, and again in 2011, when his McLaren F1 crashed and exploded into flames. Rowan escaped seconds before the fire consumed the car. Today, at 70, Rowan Atkinson lives quietly at his modern estate in Oxfordshire with Louise Ford and their daughter Ela. He spends his days reading, walking the countryside, and enjoying the simple peace he fought so hard to find. The world will